Welcome to the tooling video on change management. Change management is associated with the managing process of structural, technical, staff, and cultural change within an organization. There are roughly two forms of organizational change. Incremental changes are small, continuous adjustments made by the organization in response to its environment. Discontinuous changes are changes involving a major transformation in an industry. There are also two types of change you'll need to respond to. Anticipatory change is when the organization anticipates unexpected changes in its environment without an urgent need for change. Reactive change is when the organization reacts directly to an unexpected change in its environment. As you can see in the graph, there are four types of change. The first is tuning. This is incremental and anticipatory. There is no immediate need for change. However, it is more concerned with doing things better. Adaptation is the second type. It is incremental and reactive. It is a small change in response to an external threat or opportunity and is still associated with doing things better. The third type is reorientation. This is discontinuous and anticipatory. There is a significant change or transformation in the organization due to a radical environmental or industrial change. There is not an immediate need for change, but it is an anticipation of change. Lastly, there is recreation. This is discontinuous and reactive. It is a fundamental change to the way the organization operates and is required in order to compete effectively. When people experience change, whether personal or work-related, they experience a variety of emotions. It is useful for both the individuals affected by change and the change managers to be aware of the transitions that occurred during the change process. At first, when people become aware of the change, they can become shocked, as often little warning about the change is provided. People begin by denying the negative consequences of change and often turn their attention to other issues. Once they realize that the change is irreversible, however, a depression occurs. This can even lead to anger. After a while, the individual experiences the need to move on and starts disassociating from the previous situation by letting go of that anger. The individual starts with experimenting and testing the new situation. Acceptance may increase, but anger can still be aroused as problems are encountered. Next is the consolidation phase. Slowly, the individual builds on positive aspects of change and minimizes the negative aspects of change. Eventually, the new situation is accepted and seen as normal. Mostly, people feel resistant to change because there is a lack of understanding. They are afraid to lose control, they think that the costs of the new system will still outweigh the benefits, or they are personally fearful of failing, being inadequate, or being left redundant. At first, in the orientation phase, it is important to make sure that the reasons for implementing changes are understood. Articulate the vision in ways that are understandable by the people affected by this change. In the preparation phase, involve people in deciding how to achieve the management vision, thereby giving them some sense of control. The implementation phase is there to introduce the new procedures and conduct training. Support people to achieve the vision by being a role model and providing coaching and feedback. Finally, in the supportive phase, the change must be stabilized. The organization commits itself to the change and the procedures are fine-tuned or adjusted where necessary. Focus is provided by identifying short-term wins and by recognizing and rewarding success. Thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.